It's crazy how life can just take you for spin after spin. You know, I was reminded today about the story when I was drowned. I grew up like going to the beach every weekend, and I could swim probably since I was 2. And me and my brother, we used to body surf. We used to have surfboards. You know, I could take the ocean pretty well. Well, years down the road, you know, I was married. Me and my ex, we like lived in Laguna Niguel for a while, and there's like this little cove beach, like just like 8 miles from the house, and we used to go there, and I would be like, there's a lot of surfers there because, you know, I guess like it was a certain cove or something. It was a good surfing area, right? So I remember my ex went out in the water, and he said that it has a really bad rip current, like I almost drowned, you know. And he came back in, and you know, we had my little daughter, so it was like we couldn't both go swimming at the same time. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, I was like giving him shit. I'm like, you know, I like grew up with this, you know, I did this every weekend, da da da, you know, talking all sorts of smack. And so I went in, and you know, it was fine. I caught a couple waves, but all of a sudden this wave came out of nowhere, and I was spinning underwater, I thought, for a few seconds, and it was strong. Like, I could not get myself out of it. And every time I'd like almost get, you know, up into safety, like another wave would come. And I was doing that for a while. And I don't think my ex-husband could even see me, you know. I don't think he saw that, you know, I was drowning out there. Which, yeah, was another thing, thank God, you know. But so I finally, you know, came out, but I was like having trouble breathing. I had swallowed, you know, salt water. I was like, you know, I had sand all and everywhere in my bathing suit. And I came out, and he saw like me just be like, you know. And he's all, I think he said something like, it got you too, huh, or something, you know. And I'm just like, yeah, I almost died. So that's how I feel right now in life. Like, I'm under that wave, I'm going, you know, I'm caught in that wave, and you know, life's good. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this shit, you know. And then I feel like, you know, the only difference now is I do have the belief that things will always get better, and that pushes me through. But yeah, I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, okay, God, I did this, I did that, I quit my job, I sold the house, I, you know, took care of everything, I took care of myself, I did it all alone, you know, for the most part. You know, I went through the darkness, I went through the light, I went through talking to them, and you know, through this way and that way. I went through it all, and now I just feel like I'm back again, like struggling, and I am just so frustrated. And you know, I've seen other people that I watch on YouTube, and they're going through the same thing. And that, I mean, you know, of course, my heart goes out to them too, but it kind of relieved me a little, like, okay, so I'm not the only one. So maybe this is like a shift right now that's happening, and we're all in this shift, and it's gonna, you know, explode into, you know, things are going to start happening for the good. And that's what I choose to believe right now, because I have to. You know, I freaking have to. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Like, I'm in the water. I'm, you know, struggling to come up, and I know just from what I've seen that I'm not the only one, you know, and I do believe that that's a shift happening for all of us, and you know, it's like, it does seem like before anything good happens, at least that's the way it's been with me, you know, through this whole 5 years of crazy for me. It's like something, you know, makes me just feel like, oh my God, and I have to get up again. I have to find the energy to just, oh my God, I feel like I have a bug in my nose. Me and bugs, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I just want to say, if anybody else is there, you know, just keep the faith, keep talking to God, Spirit, Universe, whatever you believe, you know, and just keep the faith that things are going to get better, and, you know, punch through, try to do things you enjoy, you know. I think the biggest thing is just having the strength to, even if you fall on that rip current a couple times, just getting back up is the biggest part of it, you know. Like, you always have to just find a way to get back up, and things do get better, and I'm looking forward to it, because yeah. So I just wanted to send that out. I hope you all have a blessed Friday. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And if you are going through a hard time right now, just know I'm sending out my love and energy to you, and giving it to myself as well. And I hope things are gonna start flying up. Yeah. Okay. Let's see you soon. Bye.